Hi Capricorn, welcome to your love reading for this week. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to look at you and your person, what your overall energies are, how you feel about each other, how you perceive each other, what both of your hopes for the connection are, and then what both of your intentions are with each other. Just remember that this does not have to be a relationship. It can just be the person on your mind. At the end, I'll pull a couple of love oracle cards and then some tarot cards for the outcome, as well as some other oracle cards just to give you some parting general messages. Keep in mind that outcome is always subject to change. We all have free will, so every action that you take or your person takes or somebody that affects you takes, every action that is taken will then affect that outcome. So what do we have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Tell me about Capricorn and their person. Let's do 3 more shuffles. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, the information to do that is in the description. You can send me an email or a message on Instagram. All right. Underlying energy here, Capricorn. The Page of Swords with the 3 of Swords underneath that. And then the 9 of Swords underneath that. So, you're very much in your head about this connection for whatever reason. You have a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety. You probably feel as though this is a burden. This is weighing on you. This is definitely taking its toll on you mentally. All right. Let's look at your person's side. Let's go ahead and make sure everything is in the frame here. Looks like we're good for the most part. Alright. So your overall energy, Capricorn, is the King of Cups. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. But basically what this tells me is you have love for this person. This could be someone from the past or someone that you already had an established connection with, but you have deep feelings for this person with the King of Cups there. So let's go ahead and clarify. Tell me about this King of Cups. We have Strength in reverse. You have a lot of insecurities overall, though, and I saw that in the cards we have here at the bottom of the deck. You have a lot. There's, like I was saying, like you have a lot on your mind. There's a lot of fear here. There's a lot of worry. There's a lot of anxiety. You feel like you aren't good enough for some reason, or you feel like you're feeling insecure here with this. You feel like nothing is in your control, like things are out of your hands. Give me one more card about that King of Cups. Ooh, that's too many. Well, that's 3 cards. One of them was the 3 of Swords, though, again. Okay, well, both these came out and I just put them back in because I only wanted one more card and they both came out again. So obviously these are meant to come out together. So the Queen of Swords in reverse, this is someone who has been through some shit. You have probably been through the ringer with this person. There have been ups, there have been downs. There have probably been more downs than ups though. And you feel like the situation is beyond your control. You feel like You feel ineffective at getting what you want in this connection, in this situation. You feel inferior, you feel insecure, you feel like you're not good enough, and you feel like you're probably holding a little bit of a grudge for some of you here, over things that have happened in the past. But underneath all that, at the end of the day, you do have love for this person. I don't know if you're expressing that to them or not, but you do have love for them. You may not be, you may not be emotionally opening up to them really, or emotionally letting them in, just because you have been through some shit here. So you might not be like being too open with them, but the feelings are there underneath this mask you're wearing, essentially. For what your feelings are towards this person, we have the 10 of Wands. And there it is again, the 3 of Swords. So you feel overwhelmed by this. You feel hurt. You feel a sense of despair. You're probably a little bit heartbroken over the situation. But with the 10 of Swords in reverse, you're trying to come to a state of acceptance of how things are, though. You're trying to come to terms with whatever's happened, with where things sit now. You're trying to accept it and leave the past in the past and move on. But it's still very much weighing on your mind. It is still a burden that you carry, and it still is affecting you. You're still hurt by it, essentially. For how you view this person, we have the Page of Cups. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy again. So you view them as... Let me pull a couple cards to clarify first, because there could be a number of things with the Page of Cups there, but what I'm getting overall is you view this person as someone who is either emotionally immature or emotionally closed off to you, even. Tell me about this. Okay. With the Knight of Wands and the 4 of Cups, both upright. So you view this person as someone who doesn't want to commit. They don't want any strings. You're viewing them as someone who is disinterested. You're viewing them as if they are turning your offer down, or someone who is disinterested in what you have to offer, or but you're looking at them like they don't want it. Yeah, with the 10 of Wands in reverse. You had the 10 of Wands upright in your feelings, but this is at the bottom of the deck for how you view this person. So you're viewing them as if they have let go of the burden of this, as if they've let go of this and moved on. And you're viewing them as someone who's disinterested in what you have to offer, as someone who doesn't want to commit. Could even be somewhat of a player type energy. For what your hopes are with this connection, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So you want something stable, you want something long term, you want this to be, successful long term. You want the family with the dog and the house, and the stability that comes with a long-term commitment here. Tell me about this 10 of Pentacles, or what Capricorn's hopes are. You don't want to walk away, and you don't want this person to walk away. Your hope here is that you guys stay stuck on each other. The 8 of Cups in reverse is very much the refusal to move on, or not moving on, not moving forward. So you want this person to not go anywhere. You don't want them to move on, because you want a stable long-term commitment with them. Give me one more for this 10 of Pentacles. that's 3. I don't need 3. One more. With the 8 of Swords, your hope here is that all the anxiety and all the worries and all the insecurities, all the feelings of inferiority, all the insecurity, you hope that all of that is in your head here. You're hoping that you're able to break free from those restricting thoughts and the thoughts that are keeping you down. And ultimately, you hope that this person makes a decision here. And you hope that they choose to have a long-term commitment with you. Is essentially what I see here. For what your intentions are, we have the 6 of Swords. Tell me about this 6 of Swords for what Capricorn's intentions are. With the 2 of Cups, you want this, the 2 of Cups is like a soulmate connection, a partnership, unity, coming together, balance. You want, your intention here is for you and this person to come back together, or to come together to have unity, happiness, to move on to calmer waters together. Essentially with that 6 of Swords there. Give me one more on the 6 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. With the 2 of Swords. Yeah, this was at the bottom of the deck for what your hopes are as well. And here it is in your intentions. So your hopes and your intentions very much do line up. So you hope that, or your intention here is to make a decision. You want this person to make a decision to choose you, essentially, obviously, given the rest of the cards here. So let me go ahead and shuffle a couple times, and then we will take a look at your person's side. Alright, 2 more shuffles. There's a lot of swords here. Queen of Swords, 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 8 of Swords. There's a lot of swords. It's all swords and cups, basically. We have a cup here, 2 cups there. Yeah, a lot of swords and cups. Swords are thoughts and challenges, and cups are emotions and feelings. All right, for this person's overall energy, we have the 3 of Cups. Tell me about this 3 of Cups here for this person's energy. With the 5 of Wands in reverse, this person just wants to have fun. They don't want any drama. They don't want any, they don't want drama. They don't want any conflict, any arguments or anything like that. They just want to have a good time, essentially. With this 5 of Swords in reverse, I feel like they do want a reconciliation to some extent, but don't take that as they want the same thing that you want, because I don't think that they want what you want, because down here, you want the commitment, the long-term stability. You want, with this 10 of Pentacles here and the 8 of Cups in reverse, you want something stable, something long-term, something that's going to last. This person, it does look like they want to reconcile, or at the very least, it looks like they want to stop arguing or make up. But this person they don't want commitment. They don't want attachment. They just want to have a good time. They don't want any drama. They don't want any commitment. They don't want any risk, essentially, here. All right, for what this person's feelings are about you, We have the King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. We also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Aries. What was? Oh yeah, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I think I said that one already. We had Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here again with the Page of Cups. So, all right, tell me about this King of Wands. Wait, hold on. The Hierophant. Despite what this person wants, yeah, let me pull one more card. With the Hangman. So, King of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Hangman. This person is the attraction is there. They are they're attracted to you. There is passion there. And to some level there is some commitment here with that Hierophant. But I feel like this person is more focused on, they're more focused on their spiritual progress, like they're more focused on spirituality and on their soul's evolution than they are on this connection right here. Because we have the King of Wands with the Hierophant here. And the Hangman talks about changing your perspective or looking at things from a different light. This person is trying to, they're trying to change their perception. They're trying to, like, their focus here is on their soul's, like, growth. They're not really, I feel like that's why they aren't really looking for commitment. They're not looking, they're just trying to have a good time with no drama. And I feel like that's because their focus here is elsewhere. For how this person views you, we have the Knight of Pentacles. There's a close-up. Focus. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles. So they view you as someone who is stubborn a little bit, someone who's determined, someone who won't give up. Oh, I don't need all those. Temperance in reverse. Sagittarius energy. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn also. The Knight of Pentacles. They view you as someone who is impatient a little bit. There could be some level of, they view you as someone who's like overindulgent in something, whether that's like alcohol or something else like TV or whatever. It could just mean, you know, too much of any one thing. But overall here, they view you as someone who is persistent, who is determined to grow this seed that they've planted. Like they're viewing you as someone who is got their mindset, who's determined, who's a little bit stubborn too. I think I said that already, but yeah. All right, for what this person's hopes are, we have the Ten of Cups. They hope for emotional fulfillment. They hope for things to be balanced, for there to be equal give and take, for, I feel like they don't want to put more into this than they get back in return. But ultimately, they just want to feel emotional fulfillment. Give me one more. Justice. Libra energy. They want things to be fair. These are two cards of balance here. See how there's scales in both of these cards? These are both cards that deal with balance, fairness, things being equal. This person wants things to be fair. They want things to be just. They want emotional happiness. They want to feel emotionally fulfilled. Let's see here. For what this person's intentions are, we have the Two of Swords, which is interesting because remember we had the Two of Swords in your intentions also. Alright, tell me about this Two of Swords. Shit. With the Chariot in reverse and a Five of Cups in reverse. So, this person's intentions here, while your intentions here were to make a decision to make a decision towards a partnership or unity or harmony, with that Two of Cups combined with the Two of Swords. In their intentions, we have the Two of Swords again, but their intentions are to not make a decision. Their intentions here are to not move forward decisively with that Chariot in reverse and the Five of Cups in reverse. Why? Because this person is trying to come to terms with something that's happened in the past, something that someone regrets. They have there was some ending or something that feels like a loss to them from the past that they are still trying to come to terms with. They're still trying to come to a state of acceptance over whatever has happened in the past, whether this is with you or just like with this person in general. This is why they're not wanting to make a decision about anything right now. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the King of Cups in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. This person's intentions here are to kind of just go with the flow, to take things day by day, because they don't want to emotionally commit. They don't want to emotionally open up to you or anyone for that matter. It's not just to you. They just don't want to emotionally be vulnerable at that level in general. So let's go ahead and I'm going to pull some of the love oracle cards, and then I will pull a couple cards for the outcome here to see what the most likely outcome is. First, we have self-worth. I feel like this is part of what this person is working on here, where I said that their main focus right now is on self-growth, on their soul's journey, on instead of like committing to anything or taking any risk in regards to a relationship. They're more focused on just growing and evolving their soul, and I feel like self-worth is part of that. And also I feel like self-worth also has a lot to do with the Strength in reverse with the Emperor in reverse. This is very much this is an energy of feeling insecure, feeling unsure of yourself, self-doubt, and gaining a sense of self-worth. I feel like is important. I feel like that's the next step for both of you here. Alright. We have open up. I feel like you definitely want to dive into this with this person. You want to open up to them. I feel like they don't want to open up as much, and it's because they're extra cautious about things because of being hurt in the past. We have self-love, and then we have balance. It's funny that self-love would come out, because I feel like what all three of these reverse cards up here we're talking about is how self-love is important, and I feel like neither of you have enough self-love at the moment. I think that's important for both of you to work on. And then balance ties in with justice and the Six of Pentacles, and, you know, having things be equal, give and take, reaching a state of balance there. So let's get all right, and we have memories. I think for a lot of you, this is a person from the past, because there looks like there is already a pre-established connection here, is why I say that. It looks like this looks like a spread with history to it. Like, it looks like there's a reason that, you know, there's a reason this person is so adamant on wanting things to be balanced this time. There's a reason that you are still heartbroken and overcoming something from the past here. And then we have maturity. I feel like that's very much what this person is focused on at the moment. Their soul's growth, maturity, evolving, that type of energy. So, all right, let's pull a couple cards for the outcome. What is the most likely outcome between Capricorn and this person? Alright, what's the most likely outcome between Capricorn and this person moving forward? Five of Swords in reverse. So reconciliation could definitely be possible, or this could just mean resolving some sort of argument or some disagreement. That could be that also. The King of Wands in reverse. We have the King of Wands up here in your overall energy. The King of Wands in reverse is someone who is unsure of themselves or doubting themselves. It ties into the self-worth, the self-love, and the having all these insecurities, feeling like you're not in control of things. Oh, that's too many. Okay, I'm gonna keep them though because they make sense. I'll have to move these over. So we have room here. All right, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which this is patiently waiting for your harvest, waiting for a return on something that you have invested time, money, or effort into. The Knight of Wands tells me that, or in reverse tells me again that I don't see commitment in the near future for you guys. I think there are other issues here that need to be resolved before that would happen. I feel like you are waiting for it, but there's all these insecurities, all this fear, all this self-doubt, and there's other issues that need to be reconciled before commitment or could happen. With the Nine of Pentacles, which tells me that for at least the near future, I don't see the Nine of Pentacles is very much a card of being single, being like independent, doing your own thing and feeling good about it. So this combined with the Knight of Wands tells me that I don't see a official relationship in the near future for you guys. It doesn't mean that that couldn't happen at a later point. Like I said, outcomes can always change. This is just based on the current energies. Then we have the High Priestess in reverse, which this can mean a number of things. It can mean not trusting your gut and not trusting your you know, intuition and your gut feelings, your instincts. But it can also mean that there's something here that's being hidden from one another, or maybe you guys aren't opening up about everything, or there's something here that still needs to come to light, essentially. But let's go ahead. I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards for you guys. And all right, where did it go? Okay, I'll use this deck. Alright, what other messages do you have for Capricorn? We have Pink Opal, be kind to yourself. I feel like that directly ties in with everything I was saying about, you know, you need to develop some self-worth, compassion, have compassion for yourself, face those insecurities that have you feeling down about yourself. All right, let me get one more. No, go. I just dropped like 4 cards. Alright. Alright. And we have ground yourself. So stay grounded. Don't get too caught up in things. Don't, you know, let yourself fly off the handle. Stay grounded. Stay, you know, stable. Pretty self-explanatory. Then we have Sodalite, speak your truth. I like this deck because the messages are like just straightforward. It's not where you pull a card and you have to go, oh, what does this mean? It's like you pull a card and the message is like immediately easy to understand. Alright, I'll pull 1 or 2 more cards for you here, and let's see, what do we have for Capricorn and this person? We have Ren. Be bold and confident. Use all of your resources to create your dream. So I feel like the confidence has a lot to do with what, you know, like 7 of these other cards have to do. Work on your confidence first. I feel like that's the most important thing here, and everything else will follow. Everything else will fall into place once you have that confidence and you face some of these insecurities. Alright, Capricorn, if this resonated and you'd like to book a personal reading, you can message me on Instagram. It's in the description. I hope this helped you, and I will see you next week.